Okay. Hey, welcome in. Am I doing drawing tonight? No, we did that last night. We did the drawing last night on Fridays. We do it on Fridays. One night a week. I do some every now and then, but, you know, other than a Friday, but I usually do them on Fridays. Welcome in, everybody. To fly fishing, what's the best fly for rainbow and brown trout? I don't do any fly fishing. We do have some people that do. I mean, I do some, but not a whole lot. I don't consider myself a fly fisherman. But we do, on our site, we have people that use the 1/80ths and the 1/64 ounce lures on our site. I mean, you can use something like this too, and you'll be fine. But most of the people, they, I mean, I don't tie a whole lot of traditional flies. I do some mayflies and things like that, but not a lot to be, I don't consider myself too much into the fly fishing world. A lot of the people that buy our lures mainly use them for crappie. I use a spinning rod, yep. That's what I use. Mainly a 7-footer. Every so often I'll use a 4-footer if I'm fishing on docks. But mostly a 7-footer. And then when I do go fly fishing, I have a 9-foot rod. But I don't do enough of it to be considered decent. My favorite lure, I like using the Shiner, the Assassin, the Midnight. I like using these here. These are probably my favorite to fish with. But I do fish with all, for the most part, all my lures, except a lot of the ones in the mystery jig box. That's the Midnight. That's a Bumblebee. I like using that color too. That's our Assassin. And that's our Gray Ghost. We do have over 60 colors on our site. Now we have probably 70, 75 colors on the site. We got a lot of stuff going. Ready, 5 combo is really bad. Oh, yeah. This here is a 1/32 ounce. It's a leech. It is a 2-inch lure. You can use it for fly fishing, but you can use it for crappie, brim, trout. They'll catch bass too. Oh, I'm doing good. Hey, how's it going there, Mr. Brian? You doing all right? You guys, if you haven't followed Tice Flies there, that's one of my friends there. I'm just tying up some of these leeches. Are you going live tonight? Yeah, I'll probably be watching you later on. I don't know if Lou's in the channel. If you're in the channel, Lou, I did check on your tracking. It is leaving Chicago. That's the only thing I have to say. Once it leaves Chicago, it'll be to New Zealand here in about a week. Well, I appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you too. I don't have too much to say bad about you, Brian. Not too much. Yeah, there's my friend Brian. I taught him everything he doesn't know. I took Brian as a young wee little lad. I let him out of the orphanage, brought him into my fly tying shop. Now he's the fly tying leader. No, Brian's a good guy, and I'm just kidding about all that stuff I just said there. So, let's see. Let's see. Where is the fly? Do you have to catch the fly and put it on there? I tell you what, I saw a walking stick on my door as I walked in, and you know what I almost did? I almost grabbed that thing, and I thought, man, I'll put that thing on my vise and tie it to a hook. And I'll show everybody my realistic walking stick. But no, I can't do that. Oh man, I do tie some lures that are small as flies. Every now and then I'll tie with a 14 or a 16 with the lead head on it, and it looks about as big as an actual fly. About as big as an actual fly. They call you the fly. You know what? When I played baseball when I was a kid, some of the kids would call me the Spanish fly until I found out what it meant. And so when I found out what it was meant, I didn't want to be called that anymore. This here is a 1/32. It's a 2-inch lure. It is a leech. I'll be tying some black ones here in a little bit. We do have these on the website now. They are on the website, and we sell them as individual lures. We're not selling them in a 3-pack. We're selling them as individual lures. $2 a piece, basically, $1.99. Hey, Victoria. Two, four, five. We'll try one more. I put some of these videos up. I put some on Facebook, TikTok, and I had somebody message me. They're like, I'm on the website. I can't find them. And so I went ahead and put them on the website. They are now on the site. An easy way to tie these with these little zonker strips, especially the wider ones. These I don't have to worry about so much, but you can cut this part here kind of in a wedge, and that sometimes helps you tie them. That's what I'm doing to a lot of the silicone plastic I'm using, like the wedge tails, but you can take these here, put a little bit of a point on them. I got to watch out with these Brian Smith scissors here because I'll end up poking myself. Put a little bit of point on there. That sometimes helps out. But on these small ones here, I think these are eighth inch strips. On these hooks here, I don't have to worry too much about that. This is a 2-inch lure. It's made to have a lot of movement in it. You're going to get a lot of movement in it. I'll be making some with a number 10 hook, hopefully in the next week or two. And on those, they'll be a lot shorter, and especially when they're on a number 10 hook. These are pretty simple to tie. I got more money in the material than in the time, I guess, because these don't take hardly any time. But these are on the website. They're going to be sold as individual lures, so you'll be able to, you want to buy one of each color that we have currently, you can buy one of each if you want. Yep, welcome to the chat, everybody. Yeah, everybody just be good. You guys, we do have some really good mods in here, guys. Victoria is one of our newer mods. You guys better watch out for her. Yeah, just try to, if I miss a question, a lot of the mods that I do have help out with answering. And if they don't know, they can tell me to look at the comment previous or something like that. Okay, we're going to go to the next color. We may come back to the orange, but we're going to go to the next color. I'm not too keen on trouble. Yeah, you're fine. You're doing good. It does help out, Victoria, when you're in here, because we get, let me get this out of here, this thread. Because not all the time. I mean, the other day, I had, I think, about 400 to 600 people in here, and I didn't have a single mod in the channel. And so that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I can't stand them either. That's why I'm sitting down. Yeah. I used to be able to stand them, and I'd be up here standing up tying jigs, but I can't stand anymore as much. Okay, next color. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm putting a little bit of wax on my fingers to get them to go back. I could sit there and just do that, but I'm not going to do that. Welcome in. Can I be a mod? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, can I be a mod in your channel? Make me a mod in your channel, and I'll think about making you a mod on my channel. Yeah, what helps with being a mod is somebody's in the channel all the time, and they get to know me, they get to know all the people in here, they get to know all the mods, and that helps someone become a mod, because, and I don't know why somebody'd want to be a mod, you know, if they don't know me. Don't know why they'd want to be a mod if they don't know me. And I can't understand why, even if they know me, why they still want to be a mod. Yeah, we got good people that are mods. They do take care of me. They do take care of me. This is UV resin I'm putting on here. UV. That is spelled Y-O-U-V. UV. I do have a dry sense of humor, so sometimes it takes a couple of seconds for you to get it. Sometimes people just don't get it. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. She's not even mean. She just, that's the way she is. Ah. No. Okay, this here again is a rabbit zonker. To strip. So tonight, welcome to the strip club. Are these for sale? Yes, they're on the website right now. Go to our website, RubenFloresJigs.com. RubenFloresJigs.com. I did this one a little different. I'm going to see how it acts with the UV resin underneath it. No, you're good. You're good. Needed to be done in order. Yeah, yep. You're all right. Yeah, these are now on the site. They're only $2 a piece. They're not that much. I clean these up here. Yep, thank you. Yep, that's our site there. Thank you there, Victoria. Here we go. It is pinned up there. You guys could click on it. Take a look at all the pretty stuff that we have. We have one of the biggest lure websites for hand-tied jigs out there. We have lots of colors, and I'm the only one that ties them. That's the most fascinating thing there is we have a lot of colors, a lot of sizes, and I'm the only dude in here tying them. So when you do get one of the lures, I mean, you know that I tied it. So it's not like I have a team of people making lures for me. I make a lot of lures every day. Day in, day out. Yep, I'm in the shop. Yep. My wife comes in every so often. When I get really backed up, like around Christmas, we'll get sometimes a lot of orders, and she'll come in and help paint. And she doesn't do any tying, though. She'll come in and help paint, and blue eyes crying in the rain. Sometimes I feel that way. Blue eyes crying in the rain. It is blue eyes crying in the rain, if you guys don't know. Hey, Duckaholic, how's it going there? I think Alabama just got stomped. Alabama just got stomped. I want to get into fly tying for my bait business. Oh, yep. Do you make baits right now, I guess? Yeah, it is hard to do plastics and hand ties. I've known a lot of people that do plastics and then they get into hand ties, and then they end up, not doing hand ties anymore because they know it's a little tougher. There's a few people I know that do hand ties and plastics, and they do pretty good. It keeps them busy, keeps the bills paid. In my case, we have a lot of tackle stores, and so the only way for me to do plastics is if I get someone to make plastics for me. Yep, start small. Oh, you're 13? Oh my goodness. Yep, just start small, and you're at an age to where hopefully they're not reliant, your family reliant on your income. When I was 13, I was the closing manager at a local grocery store in my town. I worked at a grocery store called Super S. My mother helped me get the job. She had told him I was 15, and no, I take that back. When I was 13, no, it wasn't. It wasn't for about a year and a half, 2 years later. I was 15, and I was the closing manager. Yeah, it took a while for me to move up. I forgot all about that. That I did work at a grocery store. My mom kept my paycheck. But at that time, it was just the way, we brought up, you help your family out. I was 15. I was closing the grocery store down every night. And I rode a 10-speed bike that my dad had got me. I wasn't living with my dad right off the bat, but there was a time when I'm riding a 10-speed bike, and they thought I was older, and here I was making the bank deposits every night. No, I don't really care for younger people to be my mods unless I've known them for a long time. I only have a few mods that are teenagers, and they do an excellent job for me. Yeah. Why do you want to be a mod? Tell me. Give me 3 reasons. Give me 3 good reasons to be a mod. And who knows, if you give me 3 good, really good reasons, who knows, I might make you a mod tonight. I've asked that question to probably about 100 people, and no one could give me 3 good reasons. And I always have that disclosure of I might make you a mod. Yep, crickets. This is our leech. This is a green leech, even though it has a pink head. My kid's probably Googling up. He's probably typing in on Google what makes a good moderator. Man, I went too long on that too. Look at that. Go back down at that angle. There we go. How often do I go live? I go live almost every day. If I got breath in my lungs, if I don't have any chores to do, I go live. I've asked that question to a bunch of people. Give me 3 good reasons. Give me 3 good reasons to be a mod, and there's a chance you might be a mod tonight. Other than that, it's just to be a mod, you just have to watch every day. Be a nice person, you know. Be a good person. Don't be a troll. If I watch you on somebody else's channel, you know, don't be a goofball over there, you know. We've had a lot of mods that have become demodded. They had their mod title taken away. And sometimes they're doing goofy stuff on other people's channels, or sometimes they're just not doing what they, you know, they're in the channel and they're talking bad, you know, using bad language or whatever like that. We run a pretty clean program over here. These are now on the site. These are on the website. They're $1.99 each. They're not too expensive. They'll catch you fish. Yeah, part is just getting me getting to know you, you getting to know me, and again, it's just it's not too tough to be a mod. I don't have any requirements really, other than just watch out for trolls, take care of me. You know, if you want to help answer questions, you can. I mean, we have mods that had been with me from TikTok that had come over here, and like Remington, Panfish, Backdraft, some of those fellas. And then we have friends of mine that are from TikTok that are now over here, and we're friends, and I went ahead and made them a mod on my channel. The most expensive fly I ever made? Mine aren't that expensive. They're not too expensive. I have had a pack of lures that we sold at one time for maybe $5.50. You know, it didn't sell more than $6. And then a couple years later, it ended up selling for $50. Somebody took that same pack of jigs, they held on to it, and they sold it at one of their tackle trade shows or whatever. And it sold for about $50 for a 3-pack. So we do have a few people that do collector lures. Yeah, you got to earn your place. It's like the mafia. You got to be an earner. This here's our black one. I love this color. This is a sweet, sweet color. On this one here today, I was wondering, I'm like, what should I do for the collar on this lure here? I had played around by using the Zonkertail material to basically use it as dubbing. And then I thought, well, let me try hackle. I have some really good hackle. And I tried the hackle, and I thought, no, let me do a chenille thing with the crystal. And when this gets wet, man, this thing looks beautiful. You're going to have so much movement out of this thing. I mean, you can pull it fast if you want to pull it fast, or you can just have it go with the bobber or a strike indicator, however you want to call it. And it'll have a lot of movement. Yeah, patience is key. Yeah, we have some people that have watched for 6 months, and I went ahead and surprised them with a mod roll, and they don't want it, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you just got it. We want people to, if they can learn anything from me, that's great. If not, you know, that's also great. Some people just watch. They think it's mesmerizing to watch what I do, and some people come in just to hang out, be friends, and talk fishing every so often, and I'm okay with that too. We just got a lot of good people on our channel. We got a lot of people that have become friends in our channel. Yep, family away from family. I've been doing live streams long enough that I know that in some cases, this is the only family that a lot of people have because they don't have any family. Which is sad, but you know, it's true though. Let's see. Yeah, family always been down with corks and surprised me because made me. Oh yeah, yeah. Been a roller coaster since. No, I saw you over on his channel before. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that are not fellow believers, and they're not going to understand a person who believes in Christ. And I mean, there's all kinds of people that believe in Christ too, so there's some loony ones too out there. That I get that all the time with people. They are like, well, you believe in God. That's up to you. That's your thing there, and you know, stay out of my business. But I just be me, and I'm not the perfect Christian or anything by any means. Sweet sassy molassie. Oh, your team's getting ready to play, Victoria. Your LSU Tigers. You're playing Clemson, I think, tonight. I don't think the Sooners played on TV today. They were supposed to play at 5, and I couldn't find them on the TV. I watched the Longhorns play, and they did not do that good. Hey there, William. Yep, they sure do. Appreciate everybody coming in. I don't know if some people came in because they saw my video or the videos of me making some leeches, these things here. I went ahead and put 3 video shorts up today. I hardly ever do that. I try to put maybe 1, maybe 2 at the most. I got blessed big time. I had talked to the people over at Wapsie the other day, and I got blessed with, they sent me a bunch of thread. So we're going to be probably selling different sizes of thread pretty soon. I'm still going to sell the Brian the Flysmith thread whenever we get that stuff in. But we're going to probably sell the 70 and the 140 denier ultra thread. Oh, I don't like that. Let me get this done again. Again, we do have these on the site now. They're available. And that's at rubenfloresjigs.com. rubenfloresjigs.com. Let's see, don't have to buy any means, yep. Yeah, you don't have to buy, just it helps out if you guys do go take a look. We got a lot of stuff. We got fishing poles. We got our own brand of fishing poles. We got a lot of stuff there. My wife made some really good chili today. Had some chili. Good stuff. Oh, thank you, Victoria. I appreciate that. This is the last day of the month, so this is the last day of the month. Every $5 increment will be thrown in to give you a spot to win a drawing that we have on Fridays. This last week we had Arson won, courtesy of Lou. And then Dalton Odom, he's one of our Ultimate Jig Nation members. He won a hat. We'll be shipping that stuff out on Tuesday. We'll be shipping it out on Tuesday. He won a Flowcast hat. Can I stop with the food already? Oh man, you know that I'm about to go inside and grab me a sweet hot bowl of jambalaya and watch the LSU Tigers play. Woo-wee. You imagine that? A bunch of people from Louisiana. You got to figure there's a bunch of people chomping down on some crawfish, some au jus sausage. Got themselves a shrimp boil going on. Getting ready to watch the Tigers play. The Bayou Bengals. What else is Cajun? What other kind of food is Cajun? What's a Cajun dessert? What is a Cajun dessert? Sells farm fresh. Oh, really? At your driveway? Stew, fish, fry, you name it's on the table, yeah. I made me, look at this, that neck's getting a little bit longer. I need to shorten up that neck. It's going to end up looking like a crappie jig here before long. Do you guys have the box where they drop the money in there and they go, or do you guys have the full-on setup where you have their automated egg dispensing machine? I've been watching that on some other apps where people full-on have a electronic dispenser. We got a bunch of chickens. We get a lot of eggs, but we kind of give them out. Kind of give our eggs away. These, you can use these for crappie, you can use them for walleye, you can use them for shell crackers. We could even catch sand bass with these dudes. These things will catch everything crappie jigs catch. These are with the zonker strip. I can never grow a real mustache. Can never grow a real beard. But yeah, you got your zonker strip there. It's like on a leather patch right there. It'll give it a ton of movement. The thing about it, this whole tail's going to move, so it's not going to be like on a marabou where, you know, if you move a marabou jig the right way, you're going to have feathers down here, and you know, it's all going to be kind of stuck together there. I think we're going to sell a lot of these black ones, so I'm going to make a few more of these blacks here. For trout, never seen you used for crappie. What do you mean? You never seen me make them for crappie? You can use them for crappie. You can use them for trout. You can even use them when you're in doubt. We get people that will use these also for brim or shell crackers. Like with one guy that texted me this afternoon, he is an avid guy that likes using these for perch. He does fish crappie tournaments, though. Flow team. Hey there, Spunky. Oh, no, you're fine. That's one thing here. We don't get on people for misspelling because I misspell all the time. And I misspell words all the time. I don't get on too many people. My kids probably think I get on them too much, but as they get older, they'll see I was a big softie. Alrighty. Can I make the Flow Classic Hellstorm by any chance? No, not today. And that's one of the colors we're going to be. I'm not going to make any more of those for a while. We're probably going to pull those off the website pretty soon. Yeah, so starting probably Tuesday or Wednesday, what we're going to end up doing with that is we're going to do an inventory on them. And then whatever amount that we do have, if you like using the Hellstorm jig, you better get them while we got them, because pretty soon we'll end up not having them on the website. Yeah, if you guys don't know what the Hellstorm is, it's this one right here. It's a super color. Great looking color right there. Works really good for a lot of crappie and perch and stuff. Right now, you can get any of these that I'm showing for basically $4.99 a pack. But we're going to be getting rid of the Hellstorm here pretty soon. That's the Bayou Bug. That is the Monkey Milk. That's the Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey sells really good. The Hellstorm hasn't been selling that great. Now, I know it catches crappie because I've used it, but if it doesn't sell, it's just taking up land. It's taking up, taking up some space on the wall. And if it doesn't sell good, we'll end up, a lot of times we'll take them off the website. So we are probably going to take the peanut butter and jelly off the site too. Pegboard space, that takes up too much real estate. And it's a good lure. It's not a good selling lure, and Appreciate everybody in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope everybody's doing fine, fine, fine. Welcome to the live stream. Again, we do have these on the website. They are $1.99 each. That's not a pack of 3, that's per each lure. Yeah, this is my full-time job. This is my part-time job. It's my hobby. Outside of God, my wife, and my kids, family, this is my love. And I cannot see. There it is. Gotta clean this one up. I hate doing that, but what I'm doing here is I'm putting my hand behind so I can see the little frizzies coming up. And that way I can trim them. I do go live every day. Make sure to subscribe. Again, I do go live every day, even on Sundays. Usually on Sundays, I'll go live after church or something like that. So this black tinsel here, it does have some green holographic flashing in it, so it will light up under a green light. I don't know if you guys see the little fibers there. Two, 7. Okay, we got one of these. I am going to do something here. I'm going to go grab some other thread. I want to go grab some of that GSP thread. I'm going to try it on this last one here, or this next one, should I say. Where did I put it? Oh. You've got it up here somewhere. I've never tied with GSP. Okay, I'm going to use the 100 here. Ooh, it is pretty thin. Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to put it on this automatic bobbin here. I did get this automatic bobbin from Brian. Brian sent me this bobbin here a couple of months ago. I like it. I don't know if I'd pay 150 bucks for it, but... And I don't even know if he paid 150 bucks. And they may have just sent this to him. Golly, it's that thin, I can't hardly see it. I think it's going to help me out when I tie my smaller flies. Yeah, someone could tackle the questions, another tackle the trolls. Yep. Hey there, Lou. Hey, I did check on your package, and it said it left Chicago. It said it was leaving Chicago today, I guess, or Friday, or what is today, Saturday? Yesterday. So that's the only information I have on your package. That's all I have right now. Oh, you're welcome. A phone call from Amazon. I drive her to get my new fishing. Oh, cool. Well, that's good. If they even call. Yeah, I've never had Amazon call me. Well, I hope it gets there okay. If you're coming in brand new, I'm tying up a leech. These are 1/32 ounce. They're 2 inches. Oh, I see what happened there. We need to do this thing all over again. It didn't catch whatsoever. I wonder if that's because of the GSP. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and start this dude over. I am using a different thread on this one here. Look at that. I might be able to salvage all my parts. Or I might not. Let's see if I can salvage this tail. I was able to switch the razor blade, and I was having issues with it earlier. Ooh, I wonder if it's going to be that way with all the GSP. Let's try to do this again. I don't know if that's a GSP thing or that's just me getting used to the GSP. Hey there, John. Okay, let's try it again. I did tie with nano silk a long time ago, and I didn't like it. Did not like it at all. And again, it could just be what I'm using this for. It may not be that great for this application, because I already feel it sliding. My day's going by pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, is it going to twist on me again? I sure hope it doesn't. I'm going to try a different test here. I'm going to swing by, pick mine up Monday. Monday will be good. I don't think we're doing anything on Monday. Just let me know on a time, because I'm not sure, but I don't think we have anything going on Monday. Hey, Mr. Remington. Happy Labor Day weekend. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go back to the I'm going to take this off, because I'm going to use this for fly fishing flies. That's the GSP 100. Again, we're supposed to be getting Brian's thread sometime. I'll check back with him this week and see when we're going to be getting our thread. So we're wanting to sell his thread. And I think that's 100 yards of this stuff, which isn't that bad. If it'll help me tie jigs and flies. I know it pulls different than this, than the UTC thread. If I'm doing a whip finish knot by hand with the UTC thread, I can only spin it around there so many times, and then it'll want to start shredding up on me. The GSP, I did it, what, 3 or 4 loops, and it did pretty good. Okay, let's get one more of these black ones down. Okay, where did they go? Where did they go? Where did they go now? Where did they go? Where did they go now? Where did they go? I am using Zonker strips. That is what I'm using right now. Rabbit zonkers. I'm hoping in the next week or so I'll get some squirrel zonkers. Squirrel zonkers are pretty good too. I go bonkers for zonkers. Is that the saying? I go bonkers for zonkers. Hey there, David. David's here. I need to start singing. There we go. Welcome to the chat, Mr. David. Please don't do it. Please. These are 1/32 ounce. These are already on the website. Okay, do I have enough for one more? Yeah, I got enough for one more. Not gonna snip. The camera zoomed in too much. Oh no. I have to get with our camera people on that. Well, you want to see my face? Why does everybody want to see my face? Don't they know I was deformed at birth? Horrible accident. I took on too many gamma rays when I was a kid. How to tie a fly with the fly guy. I'm not the fly guy. I'm the jig dude. That's who I am, the jig dude. I don't even know why I gave it that much light. Here, let me take some back. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, everybody. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. We do have a lot of lures on our site. Again, we have over 60 colors, 7 different sizes. We built the new category today with, the leech category. So we're going to be probably adding some 1/80ths or 1/64th ounce pretty soon with the leeches. We got a lot of spinner blade jigs, underspins. Hopefully we'll be adding some inline spinners soon. We got our own brand of fishing rods, fishing line, and that's the Flowcast stuff there. That's our line. That's our brand. Hey there, Joel. Do I make frogs? No. I make babies. Cows give birth to cows. Frogs give birth to frogs. Big babies give birth to little babies. No, I can't make any frogs. I'm just kidding about that. I've tried to make frogs. I mean, I do okay. I mean, I've tried to make them, but I make a better crawdad than a frog, though. What I make are the things that I'm stronger at. I'm strong at making crappie jigs, or we call them jigs. I make jigs. Let me get one here. In the almost 15 years that I've been tying, I've made all kinds of lures. I've made fly fishing flies. I do pretty decent, but I'm not that great at it. I imagine if I quit making these type of lures and I started working on fly fishing flies and went exclusively to that, I think probably in about a year or so I'd be really proficient and probably be, I don't want to say, and when I'm saying this and I'm comparing myself, I'm not by any means right now at any level like the Flysmith or someone like that, or Flat Out, or NIMBY. NIMBY ties some really good flies too. But mainly because these are my strong points right now. I mean, I started making these almost 15 years ago. It's paid the bills. It's, you know, our house is paid up. Our cars are all paid up. You know, it's made me so much money throughout the years, and it's one of my strong points. And I try to stay focused on the stuff I'm really good at. I'm really good at making clouser minnows. We also have crappie clousers on the website too. And these are not with bucktail. And we make these with marabou and neck hackle there, and make them specifically for catching crappie, sand bass, and perch. I'm really good at making underspins. I'm really good at making inline spinners, but we just hadn't really had time to put stuff like that on there. I'm pretty decent at making leeches, mayflies. I'm decent at. So I spend a lot of my time with the stuff I'm pretty good at, and it's been able to pay bills and generate income. You know. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of really good people out there. There's a few guys with a lot of big numbers, and just because a guy doesn't have a lot of followers, doesn't make him, you know, it's hard. A lot of times we want to classify people with how many followers they have or subscribers, and there's some really good jig tires that have, you know, they're lucky if they have 2,000 followers on TikTok. And they're just as good as I am, and I have 110 or whatever thousand followers over there, and you know, there's some really good jig tires. There's some really good fly tires. I'm just not, you know, because I tie what I tie, and I make a living doing what I do. There's a lot of guys that tie really good flies. They just don't make a living tying flies, you know. And they work a regular job, and they tie flies, and they may have a lot of, you know, a few thousand followers, but they just don't do it for a living. You know, because I do this for a living, I have to do what I do the best, you know, and generate an income. Now we're starting to do more stuff. Like this year, we added the clouser minnows. We started expanding with other type profiles, and I'm having to do that because you're having so many more jig tires out there that are in the business, and it's hard to keep generating income when the pie keeps getting smaller and smaller. So I'm having to broaden myself and do different things. You know, I had to resort to going back to tying wedges too. You know, I haven't done wedges in 8 to 10 years or so. And we do have these on the website, and they're really good. They're really good. We do have a discount code, and it is MB 1986 with Woods and Waters Outdoors. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing good. Yep, competition's fierce. Competition makes people better, and competition makes people advance. If I had no competition, I probably wouldn't have as many colors as I do on the website. And if we didn't have competition, I probably wouldn't have my own crappie rods and catfish bowls, you know. So I'm having to try to improvise and modify our website as well as my social media platform to try to do better, you know. Oh man. Well, I hope it gets there in one piece. Well, I hope it gets there in two pieces if it's a two-piece pole. Yeah, if it's a one-piece pole and it gets there in two pieces, that's not good. But we will see you guys later. I'm going to take the rest of the night off. I'm going to get inside, and we will catch you guys later. Thank you again for watching and supporting our channel. If you like what I do, again, I try to be nice to everybody, try to answer as many questions as I can. Because I'm in the business that I'm in, sometimes I can't answer some questions, and it's because I don't want to give out all the information to people that I compete with in the business. So I got to keep some secrets to myself. So we will see you guys later. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you guys here again. You guys have a goodbye, good night, and God bless you guys. We'll see you sometime tomorrow. Bye-bye.